Hi friends, it's Susan Smith with StampCreatively. As you can tell, I've already had to turn my camera. If I turn it towards me, I'm like 127% sure I'm going to be upside down. But if I don't turn it towards me, I won't know. So do I try it or do I not? Let's do it real quick. Okay, because no one wants to see an upside down me. Hi, friends. Let's see if I'm upside down. I'm upside down. So you don't need to see me today. I'm going to go right back there to this because I have enough to show you that I don't need to show me. So I want to show you this adorable little card keeper kit. But I have some other fun things to tell you too that I want to do first, and then I may do it again at the end. So Shannon West is coming to Indiana October 7th. She's going to be in Franklin, Indiana in the morning and Lafayette, Lafayette, Indiana in the afternoon. And we're going to do kits together. So we're going to do, like, you can pick your kit. Find a demonstrator, let them know you want to come. They'll get you whatever kit you want, and then you can come join us. It's absolutely free. We cannot wait to have you. We're super excited. We have some fun things to show you. If you're not a demonstrator and you're a customer, I mean, we've heard a few people have said they really are excited about this. Well, this is my big announcement today. Guess what's going to be available in the online exclusives in in October to demonstrators, November to customers. A brand new color coach. I'm so excited to tell you that. So if you're a demonstrator, you can order it in October. If you're a customer, you can get it in November. It's not going to have any in colors. So as those change, they won't be in here. And it says Stamp It Up on it. So this is the one I got in an event. So mine's a little bit different. They've changed it and we're super excited to tell you about it. So I'll get a preview of some more of the online exclusives that are going to be coming out today. And then I'll share a few of them with you next week. So that's one exciting announcement. The other one is Shannon. So I have two. So the reason I'm in StampCreatively today is because I wanted to show you a kit, which normally I'd be in the kits, but I'll move it over when I'm done. And then the other thing was the online exclusive announcement of a new color coach. We're so excited. We love that. So let me show you this card kit. This is one of the kits that you could do if you were going to join us. I opened the kit and I've already put together my box. It's a big box, friends. So to give you perspective, I'm going to move this up just a little bit so you can kind of see it. But it's a nice big box. The lid fits right on top. That's what I was showing you before. Okay, so this is a kit box or like a paper pumpkin box. Just so you can kind of see perspective. It's as big as that. You know, it sits right on top with just a little bit. And then height-wise, it's as big, but depth-wise, that's what's so hard for you to see. It's really deep, friends. It's almost as, it's got a lot of, so it's big. I could give you real-life number measurements, but it's much more fun to do it with a box. Okay, let me show you some of the cards and then what goes in the box. So it comes with all of these fun things. It's a no stamping kit. So if you're bringing a friend to our event who doesn't really stamp, this is also fun. And then you can continue to have events where you can encourage them to fill the box. I mean, what a great thing to do with friends. So it has these dividers and it's got a set of words, anniversaries, thank you, special occasion, seasonal, miscellaneous, love and support, birthday. Let's see what else is over here. Oh no, just one sheet. And these clear things will go on top of these tags. And then they'll go right in the box. And these are sturdy cardboard. I mean, this is one of those things that you're not going to repurchase. And I have customers who love to give cards as gifts. This is a great thing to give as a gift. I can guarantee you I have a daughter and daughter-in-laws that would be really happy if I provided cards for them. Okay, so in this little envelope, that's me who put that in there, because when I opened it, they kind of went everywhere. So I have best wishes, thinking of you, happy for you, happy birthday, and just because. So I have 2 of each of those tags. I have some pretty vellum. I'm gonna scooch this back down. Oops, you got to see my belly, lucky you. With some texture to them. Can you see the little texture on the edges? I've got some dimensionals and I've got the glue dots. Again, if you're bringing a friend to one of these events who's never stamped, this is perfect because it's just some assembly required. I have some pretty leaves, 2 different kinds. I have 2 different colors of envelopes. And I don't need those, so I'm going to stick those in my box to keep them out of my way. And they fit in the box standing up, which is also fun. Then I have card fronts that also have beautiful card backs. So I can do some alternatives with these. I don't have to do them exactly like Stamp It Up tells me. And so you have 5 of each. And I'll do one exactly the way Stamp It Up tells us to, and then I'll probably do something different. And then, so is this one. So again, for your brand new stampers, perfect. All right, we're gonna create one the way it tells us to, and then one the way we won't. I mean, we can't follow all the rules. The box was real easy to put together. Okay, one just like it says. This one. That's a thick leaf. I keep trying to separate it and it's just one leaf. So for this one, I'm gonna put it on with a dimensional. I'm going to use my own glue dot. I mean, I have customers that love those glue dots, and then there's people like me who don't like them all so much. And then here's my just because to go right on top of that. And I'm going to use my seal. Again, if you're taking a customer, they don't have to, but it's right here and it's faster. That's can't be any more simple. How pretty are those colors? So that's going to go in my box. Here's this one. I'm going to put some seal right there because it has me doing 2 of these. And then it has me doing 2 of the leaves. I mean, you wouldn't be here if you weren't a kit fan. And then this one has the thinking of you. I'm going to put it on with some dimensionals. Super simple. I mean, you could put together this whole kit and put it and just use this kit. You wouldn't even have to create anything different for a friend. So for this one, I'm a huge fan of this fold with this 2-sided cards, because then I get a beautiful inside and it looks like I've spent a bunch of time on it, and I have not, but it just shows the pretty paper, because the other way you can't see the beautiful backside. I mean, it's got that pretty green this on the back of the card and you can't see it. I mean, if we got a pretty backside, we should show it. Okay, so let's do this. And then this was the card that had the vellum. But I want to do it a little bit different. I'm going to use one of these and one of these. Because I want them kind of over each other because I want them to go onto this area. And if your friend is terrified, don't have them do an alternative. Just have them do this exactly what Stampin' Up! Says. I mean, you have to remember, the people who get the card are not the same person every time. So it can be the exact same card. Okay, I want to use this one. So again, the event is in Franklin, Indiana. And if you want more details, just message me and I'll get you all the details. I'll get you the sign up. It's completely free. You just need a kit. Oh, this doesn't show as much as the gold as what I wanted. Let's come back off. Let's make this gold go. Come on. Oh, dang it. Okay, so here's the deal. Nobody's going to see that I pulled that off of there when it's underneath of there, right? We love fun events like this, and Shannon's great. If you've never been to a Stampin' Up! Event or you're not a demonstrator, you haven't watched her videos, she's very talented. So, super simple. Put it in my box. Now I'm going to do that same fold with this color because it also works. We love the backs. I just got my new paper pumpkin, and for those of you that are Kits fans and that love your paper pumpkin, holy smokes, it's so pretty. I really want to order some of the refills. I haven't yet, but it's really pretty. Okay, so let's mix it up. Let's use a piece of vellum this time. Just gonna seal that baby down. Right there, so it's halfway over. And then I'm just going to use the simple happy birthday because that's the one I haven't used. There's two, happy for you and happy birthday. There you go. Now I'm starting to need to add some embellishments, right? So I've kept it pretty simple. I've done what Stampin' Up's told me to. I've had one alternative. But then I'm going to need to add some embellishments. This is probably one of my new favorites. This is the Druzy adhesive backed, and they're gold and silver, and they're beautiful. Okay, so let me add those to the next card. One of my other favorite things to do with these is to cut a piece off. So I'll take my trimmer and I'll go in here and like cut an inch off the bottom. And you could bring a trimmer to an event too. I also like embossing the front of them, and we can bring a die cut machine for your kits, which is also a fun way to do an alternative. So if I cut off an inch and I adhesive it down, can you tell? My dogs have seen someone on their road. So we went to St. Louis to hang out with my grandkids, and it was hilarious because they live on a busy road. We don't. There were a lot of people. My dogs had to tell them to get off of the road because there's a lot of walkers and stuff, and the people aren't used to someone barking at them from my daughter's house, so it was kind of funny. So I'm going to add this here. I'm going to muscle that up a little bit. So I've put it on with a glue dot, but I want to muscle it up, and I'm going to put a dimensional up here. So those leaves have a little dimension to them. So when I open it up, I've got a little bit of dimension. Okay. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to add some gold. Just one. I'm going to put it over here. These words are nice and big, so I feel like I keep losing my glue dots. They seem to cover whatever I want to put down here. And then I'm going to put this over here. Now I'm going to need to add some embellishments. That fits right. So that leaf is kind of over there, and I love it because it's off the edge a little bit. Isn't that cute? Now I'm going to add some of these embellishments. Because it's got that gold on there, I'm going to use the gold on this one. I mean, just up a little bit. It's so cute. The other thing that I like to do is you can also add a little shimmer with your Wink of Stella, especially on these darker letters. It's perfect. We got to watch our grandkids do some different events this weekend. Walt, we watched him play football. Abe played football. We were supposed to watch Ruby play volleyball, but that didn't happen because people are mean. Someone called in a bomb threat to the church that was going to host the basketball game or volleyball game. It was so dumb. So now I'm halfway through, friends, and look how cute they are. So here's one. It's this one's turn now. And I'm going to cut that inch off the bottom like I did that other one. I love our kits, but I also enjoy a little bit of an alternative. So I'm going to cut a little bit more off this one. That last one I cut about an inch off. This one I'm going to cut. Can you look? This one's cutting. This one's scoring. The words have been worn off, but I don't trust my customers, and they know it. I tell them I don't trust them. So. If I'm just scoring and not cutting, I have been known to take the cutting blade out so we don't even have to worry about it because, you know, it's hard. Okay, so this, I want to make sure I have it going the right way. I do not, so let's turn it. It's this way. With the polka dots, like I just did on that other one, it didn't really matter. But this one, I need to make sure I've got it lined up. So how pretty is that? Now look, I've got a little flap. So now we're going to use one of those vellum pieces. I'm going to put the seal right there because I know I want it down here towards this line. Oh, I hate to cover up that flower. Let's move it. We'll off center it like we did that other one. So now I have my vellum down. So when I raise this up, I have that pretty vellum. Okay. Now I like these leaves. So I want to sneak one of these leaves in, but let's sneak it in under the vellum. So it kind of goes over like that. Isn't that pretty? Let's muscle this one up like we did that other leaf. So we're going to muscle it up, and then let's put a dimensional under it. So it's going to hold that in place, but it's also going to raise it a little bit. Oh, I love it. Can you see that? It's probably kind of hard to see, but we've got some dimension there on the front. Now I've used all the words once, so whatever I want to add to this, I can add to it. Let's do this one. And then sometimes I will just put this in there with the words and then decide what I need when the time comes. Because sometimes I just like wordless things ready to go because, you know, I'll get a random, hey, I'm thinking of you, or, and this is the card I want to send, but I have best wishes on it. And thinking of you and best wishes cannot alternate or substitute. So I added some Wink of Stella to those leaves. I can basically paint the whole thing with Wink of Stella and be super happy. So I think I'm going to stick this in here without any words. And remember, I have this envelope. I just put one of our clear envelopes with the words in it, and then I'll just drop these words in the front. And I'll go ahead and finish the second 5 cards without any words on it. So I've got 5 cards with words, and I'm going to do 5 cards without. So here's, I still have 2 of each. So again, I'm making my alternatives to the kit. So let's see what we've got here. The other thing I like to do is, so all of the cards so far have gone this way. Let's go this way, okay? I can cut the edge off like I did. I can fold the edge back. I guess I did some folded back. I can add something to the front, like, because I have these colors, so I can add other things that I have, but I really would like to stick with what Stampin' Up! Gave us, and 2, so you don't have to bring any extra things. Okay, let's think a minute. So we've done the fold. I would really like to do this. Okay. So now I'm going to, and you know, I'm doing this all on the fly, right, friends? So I'm going to cut this in half. Okay. Then I'm going to trim this just a little bit. I want this 4 inches, not 4 1/4. So I'm going to have a little piece of scrap that I'm going to set aside, because you never know, I may need that on one of my alternatives here in a minute. So I cut it in half. I'm going to fold this over. I'm going to put this on the front. I'm desperately wanting to get a hold of some ribbon now. Oh, you know what? I have this piece, so I feel like I should run this down the edge. Let's run that down the edge first. Let's go ahead and run that down the edge. And then I'm going to seal this on. And I'm basically making a small card on top of this. Now, I might mount this on something else if I was doing it and didn't want to worry about what I was bringing with me. But for this event, this is how I want to do it. And then I'm going to take some of these leaves. I'm going to put one up here. And one across the bottom. Just stick them up under there. I like it. I'm going to need some of these dots on it. And then again, so I may put some words on this one. I said I was going to put them all away and not use them. But I may need it on this one. I may have changed my mind, and I can do that, right? Because this is really a card that's almost perfect for the size of a gift card. So this could be a happy birthday, and I could attach a gift card up here very easily. I could put it on with a couple of glue dots, and I could have a gift card up here and write a little message. And I like that. So if I was going to mount it on a color, I would use my Night of Navy. I would like that because I used that as my words. So I would like that a lot. Dang, that's cute. Okay. So I have 3 more to go. So I've done this one so far. This one that I'm going to add the words to. There's a Thinking of You that we added some embellishments and some Wink of Stella. This is a fun fold. We've got the fun fold, and here's how Stampin' Up! Told us to do it. We're doing a great job. Okay, so now I have 3 more. Do you have any preferences? Is there any folds you would like to see? Would you like for me to cut up? You can let me know. You've got about 2 more seconds to give an opinion, and then I'm going to get going again. It's basically I took a drink. Okay, I'm ready. So what about if I did that same fold with this one? Would you cut off and this be your fold over and this be your background? I think I'll do it that way. This is the perfect time of year. Well, I guess there's always a perfect time of year for a fun little Starbucks card. My daughter, all of our grandkids are in school at some point, whether it be a little bit of preschool or whatever, but they're always looking for teacher happies. And teachers are happy with a little Starbucks gift card that you could make in a cute little card like this. So we'll do this fold again, only this time I'm going to do this and show you how easy this is. If you haven't done this, I'm going to make a little pocket. Now I could score this, trust me, I could score it, but I'm just going to fold it because I believe I can get it straight, and if I can't, then I'll score it. Is it straight? No. All right, fine, I'll score it. This is when I have to make sure I use the scoring blade, not the cutting blade. Okay, let's score this. Again, they're always looking for little happies. Ruby this weekend was telling me how her teacher's favorite thing is ladybugs. So we went on a fun little ladybug search and got her teacher something fun that was a ladybug. Ruby's so excited to give it to her. Okay, so I'm going to put this down like this. And this is going to open where I can just add the gift card to it. And I don't have to really super seal the edges down or anything. I could wrap it with ribbon if I was going to do some ribbon. I'm not going to add any ribbon, but I'm going to put this across the bottom. Again, I don't want you to have to bring a lot of stuff, but if you had a cutter, here's some fun things you could do. All you need is a cutter. Some people are good enough they can do this with scissors. Me, not so much. Oh no, there's someone else on the road. Okay, so that's going to seal down. I'm going to seal this down. And then I'm going to show you how to make this a happy. Let's use the just because, which is why you give the teacher a happy. And I'm going to put it right there on that flap with a couple of glue dots. To make sure this seals down the way I want it, I can crease this really well. But the weight of this is also going to help. So there's my just because. Again, I would put the gift card will fit right there, and I would put it on with a little glue dot. Okay, now let's add some Butamus to this. If I add this gold leaf, then I can't put those silver dots on that I really want to. So maybe I'll add a green leaf because I really want to use the silver dots this time because I like that blue and the silver. So let's use the green leaf. I'm going to stick it up under here. So it's under my just because. There's no glue dot over there. Let's get that glue dot on there. Come off my finger. Okay, I'm gonna still muscle this, even though I'm not gonna put this down with the dimensional. I still don't like flat leaves very much. I'm gonna put some glue dots on this. Do you live in an area where you get pretty fall leaves? Tell me what your fall looks like, because I'm always interested in other people's falls. Oh, gosh, I like it. Okay, so now let me put these. I want this to stay down a little bit more. I'm not sure why I think it needs to stay down like it really matters. That's a little bit better. So I'm going to add some of this. See, how cute is that? Just because, and then a gift card goes right in there with a couple of glue dots. I like it. All right. I'm down to 2. I just have 2 more. Okay, let's see what we got here. Look at all the stuff I still have. I still have 4 of these, and I still have a lot of these. And I'm going to punch these out. And if I end up with extra, I'll just like put them in this so I can add them. Because of the way these are done, they're a little bit harder to add where they're not under something. But to fix that, I could put it on here with a glue dot and then put one of these gems over the top. I can go gold and gold, or I can add the silver to it. Because of the way that dot is, it holds that perfectly. See how cute that is? Okay, so I guess I have the start of my card. And again, I'm probably going to leave it plain because I could put any of these words there with some dimensionals and add these. So I think I'm going to add some of these to the front so that it's like ready for words and not put any words on yet. I'm going to scooch that down a little bit because I want it to fit in the envelope. Oh, there. I'm going to pretend my words are at an angle. So I'm going to put this under here. And I won't put the gems on top of these because these will go under the words. But then let's put some of these under here. So now that's going to raise up and not go flat, and I can add this right here. But I need one more. Let's do this one. Let's do this. Oh, it didn't stick. Glue dot's still on the finger, right? Okay, so let's add that. Then let's go ahead and add some more of these. Okay, how cute is that? So now I have one more card, and I have 4 of the green and 3 of the gold. I'm still going to stick this back in there with nothing on it. And I have leaves. Do I have vellum? Yes. I have 2 vellum circles. So maybe for this one, I'll put this vellum circle on there. So I know, no, that's taking up too much space. It's covering too much of my leaves. I could put a vellum circle under this one. Oh, I like that. Put a vellum circle under that one. Yep, I like it. So now I have 1 vellum circle, 4 of these, and 3 of these. I may end up with some leftovers because I don't know that I can add all that to the front of this poor little card. It might be a little bit over the top. I don't know though. Let's see what we can do. It's going to be down here because it just needs to be. We need to put it down there at the corner. Let's see what we can do. Oh, well, for sure, we're going to do this. Dang it. I hate that when that happens. You should always check the fold of the card, right? So for sure, one of these is going to go in here. And I'm going to trim off some of that edge. So I guess any of the green leaves that I have can always go on the inside of the card. The gold leaves I could put on there if I want to disassemble them a little bit. So we've added this pretty green now to the inside of our card. I'll pop these out. Okay, so now let's pop these out. Let's roll these corners. Put a dimensional in the middle. Tuck it under there. Gonna get some words out and pretend I have some. Yep, I like it. Do you have a favorite kit? You'll have to tell us. My customers that are coming to this event are picking out their kits that they want to bring, that they want to use while they're there. Let's put this one up here with this. And I know my words are going to cover it. And then I'll put this one up here. And then these others, yep. So now I have some words that can go over there if I want to use them. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to, as I pull out all these samples for you to see again, I'm going to add this to 2 of the insides. All right, let's do it. Just because a gift card holder. Another one that I'm going to add the words to. Neither one of those I can add these. This is the way Stampin' Up! Told me to do it. That's theirs. That's that one. It's already got one. Here's this one that has none. Maybe I need it on this one. Yep, that's cute. Stick it up under there. It kind of looks like a boy card. Here's this one that I used it there. And here's this one. I may need it on this one. Let's see. What if I did it like that? I'm going to do it like that and stick it to the lid. So it's up here. Which I'm fine with that. May put a little more. Make sure it stays. All right, friends, there we go. Thanks for joining me. If you want to join us on October 7th, and you live in the Indiana area, you can always contact me. You can contact one of the other Indianapolis area demonstrators. Whatever works for you. We'd love for you to join us. We're going to have a great time. It's always so much fun to get with like-minded people who like to craft. Shannon's going to give us some fun ideas. She's so good at what she does. If you don't know her, you're going to like her a lot. All right, friends. Thanks for joining me. Have a good one. Bye.